Hi, my name is Christian Royer. My partner is Adana Anderson. Our advisor is Dr. Liz Schlemmer, and our topic is implementation of smart grid technology at Cal Poly. Background and motivation. Energy consumption in the U.S. will increase by 47% from 2010 to 2035. In fact, U.S. will produce 25% of the world's greenhouse gases, even though we comprise only 4% of the world's population. And our current power grid has not had many large-scale innovation for the past decades. What this boils down to is we are going to continue to use a lot of electricity, and we need to work on being more efficient with our energy usage. At Cal Poly, when you turn on a light switch, the electric company will charge you at a rate of whenever you turn it on. For example, if you use electricity during peak hours, you'll be charged at a higher rate than if you were to use it during off-peak hours. Some problems with this is one, that it's more costly, and two, it's also inefficient. If Cal Poly businesses and residential areas start using a lot of electricity during peak hours, the energy company needs to work harder to generate this electricity that is demanded. This can cause blackouts in the area. A goal for our project is to create a system Cal Poly can use to implement smart grid technology on campus. Some objectives we have for this project. 1. We want to reduce the cost of Cal Poly's energy usage, so Cal Poly will have money to spend on other things. I also want to understand the different types of smart grid technologies that exist in the industry. As an IE, I want to make things more lean and more efficient. So a project like this, where I'm trying to make more efficient energy, fit perfectly with the IE background I have. Next, I'll be talking briefly about how a smart grid works. During off-peak hours, you'll store energy in a battery. This is because during off-peak hours, it is cheaper to generate electricity. Then during peak hours, you'll release the energy from the battery and start using it for any appliances or anything that you want to use the electricity for. This way, you're using the energy you created during off-peak hours, which it'll cost less. The methodology we're using for this project. Next, I'll be talking about the methodology we're using for this project. First, I researched different types of energy options, including batteries, capacitors, and flywheels. We looked at different type of batteries like lead acid, sodium sulfur, and lithium ion, and we also looked for companies that were all doing their own smart grid technologies to see if we could implement them at Cal Poly and the costs associated with it. Next, we defined the requirements for the project, what type of energy we need to generate, how much savings we want to save, and also if any of these options have a lot of maintenance that we need to worry about. Next, we'll develop possible solutions from the criteria we made. Next, we'll be comparing the cost and energy storage of these solutions. For example, we read a paper from the University of Korea where they use LCC to examine the HVAC alternatives they can use for their government buildings. We will also try to create a small proof-of-concept system to see how a smart grid technology works in small scale. We will then evaluate the new system we propose with the old system to see what the cost savings would be. Thank you for looking over my presentation. I look forward to your feedback.